God bless you.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Steelers leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gunn. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
Johnson now looking to throw on 2nd down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Steelers at 12-3 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Johnson off the play fake. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body.
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. An interception. Handoff given to Harris. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On third down, Johnson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. We had the opening drive interception. Now he'll try to fix things here on drive number 2. And speaking of the number 2, remember, he also had 2 interceptions in last week's ball game as well. 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again. Johnson. Shoves him away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Johnson out to his left. He's going to go deep for Beasley. They've got his man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jace Sternberger, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring.
Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. Again, it's Johnson. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Johnson on first down. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Maynard has done this a lot. Justin Houston in there to record the sack. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've got their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off play action. Johnson. Looking for Beasley, got him on his slant. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having...
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Harris starts the drive on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Johnson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flip the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Anything he personally is about. The drive will start with an option going left. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And they run with Harris off the option. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. An option handoff given to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Looking to throw. Johnson running the crossing route. It's Beasley with a catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. to throw. Johnson setting up the screen. Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure you're
pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year as they have taken the lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become...
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now... Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Oh, he shifts past him. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Johnson now. Off play action. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And they run with Harris off the option. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action. Johnson. Right side, Claypool's got it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now here's the option play going left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Johnson throws the out route. It's Beasley with a catch. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Johnson's throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Off play action. Johnson. This one brought in by Sternberger. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. George Pickens, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Johnson. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. I hate to surrender the football with your nerves. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got Sternberger. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnson. He's got this to Pickens. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now... Now Johnson throwing to start the drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a